Good afternoon to one and all. Yesterday we saw the reading comprehension for SSC CGL, and today also we will continue with that reading comprehension, and that will be of the previous year's question paper. So we will start with that. So listen, synonym of the word abundant. Synonym of the word abundant. First one, ample, scarce, barren, difficult. So the synonym for ample, abundant means it is plenty, plenty. So the word which suits these four words out of this, scarce means very little. Scarce is very. Barren means it is not usable land which is not usable for cultivation. This is wrong. Difficult is you find many difficulties. Ample is the word related to abundant. That means ample means plenty. Abundant also plenty. So this is the right synonym for the word abundant. Okay. Next, number 2. Okay. One word substitute for the given group of words. One who does not show response to good or bad. See, a person who does not show response to good or bad. See, listen. First one is the word first one, suffering from pain or difficulty without complaining. That is the meaning of stoic. Skeptic means a person who doubts that something is true or right, is having a doubt. Third one, cynic, a cynic person who believes that people are generally motivated by self-interest. Porphia means fear. Porphia, hydroporphia, aeroporphia. So, animoporphia, that means fear. So the correct word which chooses the meaning good or bad, such a person is called as a stoic person. So these things are wrong completely. That's the correct answer for this. Next one. The third one is, listen, select the most appropriate antonym. Next. Select the most appropriate antonym of the underlying word. Want to be a good detective, it helps to have an inquisitive nature. Now listen, here one should, comprehensive is, listen, in this, you want to be a good detective, it helps you to have a inquisitive nature. So inquisitive, this is the word, meaning for antonym for this. Inquisitive here, comprehensive, that is not related. That is not related because including everything, it says including everything. Itemized, to make of all the separate items into something, that is also wrong. Then the third one is causing disruption or annoyance through being or welcome or invited. This is also wrong. The fourth word is disinterested, because inquisitive means interested. So the opposite word, the antonym of it is disinterested. So this is the right answer. Are you all clear with this? Any doubt, you can ask me. Next. The next one, select the option that expresses the given sentence in active voice. So listen, this is active voice to passive voice. The meal was not prepared by us. The meal was not prepared by us. We had not. This is simple past tense. The sentence is, the question itself is the simple past tense. We had not prepared the meal. So this is past perfect and the sentence expression is wrong. This is wrong. So we did not prepare the meal. We did not prepare the meal. See, the meal was not prepared by us. So active voice is we did not prepare the meal. Yes. We did not preparing. Here you have a grammatical expression. Error in the grammatical expression. That is wrong. Continuous. This is also. We did not prepare the meal. This is also wrong. So the correct answer is we did not prepare the meal. For that, if you change it into passive voice, the meal, because the object here, the meal, comes as a subject. So the meal was not prepared by us. So this is the correct answer. So the next question. Select the option that expresses the given sentence in active voice. Same. The homework must be done by you. The homework must be done by you. Listen. This is present tense. This is present tense and the passive voice. Now you should change it into active voice. You should have done the homework. So this is something perfect tense. This is wrong. You do the homework. Simple present. You do. This is wrong. This is also wrong. Third one, you will do the homework. This is future tense. This is also wrong. You must do the homework. So this is right. You must do the homework because the homework must be done by you. Change it into a active voice. You must do the homework. So this is the right answer. Next one. Next one. Select the correctly spelled sentence. Correctly. I will definitely attend the conference. I will definitely attend the conference. I will definitely attend the conference. I will definitely attend. So there is an error in the mistake, spelling mistake. There is an error in the spelling mistake. Yes. The first one here, definitely there is an error in these words. This is correct. These are all wrong. This is INTLY. Yes, DEFI. So this is the correct answer because there is an error in the spelling. So you should follow this. This is the correct answer. We'll go to the next question. Next one, question 7. Listen. Appropriate synonym. Yes. I would love to organize a farewell party at my house. Now listen, farewell party. Organize means always dearrange is wrong. Disorder is wrong. Organize means arrange. Confuse is wrong. You are going to organize something, a party or something, that you are going to arrange the party. That is the correct meaning. Synonym for the word, yes. Okay. Because this gives a different meaning. Dearrange, you're dearranging it. That is not arranging. Disorder, it is in a disorderly manner. Confuse, that causes you confusion for you. So the correct word is arranging. Yes, okay. Next. Listen, parts of sentence are given in the jumbled order. Arrange the parts in the correct order to form a meaningful sentence. Now listen. As it was the last one of the evening, the city bus was overcrowded, and this gave an opportunity to the pickpockets to try their skill. So, the first sentence should always be, listen, the city bus was overcrowded. Then, as it was the last one of the evening, next one, and this gave an opportunity to the pickpockets to try their skills. In this should be, the sentence should be in this order. When it should be in this order, what is the correct answer for this? This is wrong. This is also wrong. As I told you, the sentence should be in this order, yes. So this is right. And this is also wrong. So the city bus was overcrowded as it was the last one of the evening. And this gave an opportunity to the pickpockets to try their skills. So this should be the correct answer. Next. Next one. Parts of the following sentences have been given us. Select the option that contains an error. Every student in the hostel decided to travel to Delhi to witness the Republic Day parade. Now listen. Yeah, Republic Day is correct. Wrong. To witness that is also wrong. Decided to travel to Delhi, this is wrong. This is all correct. But sentence, the error in the sentence. When you talk of every, it should be student and not students because it is singular. Every student in the hostel. It should be every student in the hostel. Grammatically, the wrong thing is every student is wrong. So every student in the hostel decided to travel to Delhi to witness the Republic Day parade. It should be like that. So this is the correct answer. Okay, we'll go to the next question. Now listen. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Give advice on maintaining physical health. Encourage someone to engage in risky activities. Break a leg. Suggest taking a short break during work. Wish someone good luck before a performance. Yes. See, listen. For breaking a leg, give advice on maintaining a physical health is wrong. Encourage someone to engage in risky activities, it's also wrong. The third one is, now listen, suggest taking a short break, dude, that is also wrong. Wishing someone good luck before a performance. So you have to find the meaning of the idiom. Breaking a leg means wishing someone good luck before a performance. That is the correct answer. Select the incorrectly spelt word. Yes, now listen. Incorrectly spelt word. Allocation, abysmal, allegation, aversion. Here, allocation is correct. So this is correct spelling. So this you find an error in abysmal. Allegation is also correct. Aversion is also correct. So here you find the error. Yes. Abysmal. This is the spelling. Abysmal. This is the correct spelling. Yes. Extremely bad. And the meaning of this is extremely bad. Sharing out, for allegation, sharing out something. Allegation, someone's illegal or wrong things. Aversion, a strong feeling of not liking somebody. So abysmal. That is the correct word. Extremely bad. Okay. Next. Select the most appropriate option to substitute underlined segment in the given sentence. Raju's job as a clerk seemed to be bad at first because of low salary, but resulted in something good happening later because it saved him from being unemployed. Now listen. Here, a boon in disguise, a blessing in disguise. So this is wrong. A boon, blessing in disguise. A jolt in disguise. This is also wrong. A gift in disguise. So if you want the meaning, I'll just tell everything. Listen. To change the appearance. A gift in disguise is to change the appearance. So this is the correct answer. Blessing in disguise. That is a blessing. From being unemployed means a blessing in disguise. Next. Now listen. Parts of sentence are given below jumbled order. Arrange the parts of the correct order to form a meaning. The use of animal research throughout the past century, and it continues to be used to understand many diseases, has been of considerable importance in the field of scientific and medical advancement. Now listen. So how should it be? It should be A. The use of animal research has been of considerable importance in the field of scientific and medical advancement throughout the past century, and it continues to be used to understand many diseases. So it should be in this order. The sentences should be in this order. So this is wrong. This is also wrong. This is right. And this is also wrong. எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா நல்லா கவனிங்க. இது எப்படி ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னா, the use of animal research has been of considerable importance in the field of scientific and medical advancements throughout the past century, and it continues to be used to understand many diseases. This is the correct one. Next one. Select the most appropriate that can substitute the underlined segment in the given. If there is no need to select number substitution. Spreading awareness about the rights of consumers and the relief open to them in case they did not get their money's worth of goods and service has rightly been identified as the first priority. As the first priority. Okay, now listen. Answer, we are unable to get their money's worth. No substitution. Did not getting their money's worth. Will not get their money's worth. So, the meaning for the did not get their money is, the meaning is, we are unable to get their money's worth. This is the correct answer. All the other things are wrong. The meaning of the underlined words is this. So, we'll proceed to the next question. Next one, select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined word in the given. Pollution levels have increased so largely that they are almost killing us. Yes. So listen, largely means here, pollution levels have increased largely so that they are almost killing us. Largely means actually the meaning is highly. Other things are wrong. Slowly wrong. Primarily wrong. Chiefly wrong. The meaning of this largely is highly. That should be noted. Next question. Identify the most appropriate antonym of the given word. Now listen. Next one, yes. Bright, pristine, awful, comforting. Here, scary with the identify the most appropriate antonym of the given word. Scary. Scary means this is wrong. Bright is wrong. Brightful. Pristine is also wrong. This is in its original condition. Awful means very awkward to ரொம்ப அசிங்கமா இருக்கிறது பார்க்கறது. Comforting அப்படின்னா that is the right word. Appropriate antonymனா இதுக்கு ஸ்கேரினா அது வந்து நமக்கு ரொம்ப இடைஞ்சலா இருக்கிறது. நமக்கு வசதியா இருக்கிறதுங்கிறது தான் கரெக்டான வேர்டு. So this is the correct word for this. Next question. The following sentences have been split into four. Identify the segment that contains the grammatical error. By this time next year, I will have graduated from college and starting my first job in the field of marketing. Now listen. இதுல எது தப்பு அப்படின்னா இதெல்லாம் தப்பு. இதுல எரர் இருக்கிறது எது அப்படின்னா நல்லா பாத்துங்க. I would have graduated. I would have been graduated from the college. I would have graduated. இதுதான் வந்து கரெக்டான ஆன்சர். மற்றதெல்லாம் வந்து நமக்கு I will have graduated from the இதுதான் வந்து நமக்கு கரெக்ட். ஏன்னா I will have graduated இது வந்து இதுதான். மற்றதெல்லாம் நமக்கு தப்பு. Next. Next question. Select the most appropriate antonym of the word in bold. Elizabeth stood at the piano, which did nothing to allay his anxiety. Here, okay. Listen, here in this sentence, mitigate is wrong, simply is also wrong, mollify is wrong, aggravate is correct sentence. Aggravate is the correct word because to make something mitigate அப்படினா meaning என்ன to make something less serious, painful or unpleasant. இதுதான் மீனிங் இதுக்கு. simplify அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா அது சிம்பிளா இருக்கிறது. to make somebody feel less angry or upset. mollify அப்படி. aggravateங்கிறதா to make something worse or more serious. இங்க அதுதான் அர்த்தம். the wordக்கு மீனிங் அதுதான். so this is the correct. Next one. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given. Berserk. இங்க berserk அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா actually it is demented. இதுதான் கரெக்ட் மீனிங். absurdங்கிறது wrong. இது stubborn wrong. lazy wrong. இது எல்லாமே wrong. ஏன்னா இந்த demented அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா to behave wildly and irrationally on account of anger, distress. absurd அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா not at all sensible. Stubborn அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா refusing to change your plans or decision. விடாப்பிடியா இருக்கிறது. லேசினா சோம்பேறியா இருக்கிறது. இதுதான் இந்த நாளோட மீனிங். அப்ப கரெக்டா இதுக்குள்ள மீனிங் பெர்செக் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு டிமெண்டட்ங்கிறது தான் கரெக்டான வேர்டு. Now listen. Here the comprehension. இது பாருங்க. In the following sentence, select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank number 1. In, on, off, about. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா எது கரெக்டான வேர்ட் அப்படின்னா blank number 1. From the beginning of the 18th century தான் இருக்கணும். இந்த preposition என்ன வரும் அப்படின்னா of. Beginning of the 18th century. இதுதான் கரெக்ட். இதுதான் ரூல் இதுக்கு. ஏன்னா மற்றதெல்லாம் இன் வராது, நிச்சயமா ஆன் வராது, அபவுட் வராது. Next one. Okay, now listen. Next. Here, select the most appropriate, fill in the blank number 1 again. ஒரு கொஸ்டின் போயிடுச்சு, மாறி போயிடுச்சு. பேக் வரணுமா? ப்ரீவியஸ். Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank number 1. Here, there, listen, there, them, there. So from the beginning of correct or that? From the beginning of their 18th century. So this should be the correct answer. There. The beginning of there varadu nichiyama. Them irukadu, they are irukadu. From the beginning of their 18th century, the ladies of the European cities covered dash faces the layers. Okay, this should be the correct answer. There avargaludeya. Yes. There ange. Them avargal. They are avargal. Next. Next one. Select the most appropriate option to fill in number 1 again. ஒன்னு போட்டீங்க இங்க வந்து ரைட். ஸோ லிசன், தப்பா அதுல தப்பா இருக்கு, வேற ஒண்ணு இல்லை, இதுல கரெக்டா இருக்கு. Listen, within, around, to, about. Here it should be within. Listen, to European cities covered about faces in layers. இதுதான் கரெக்டா இருக்கு. In layers of paint and powder. So the option 2 இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா இதுதான் கரெக்டான ஆப்ஷன் இதுக்கு. Next one. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. 3. Yes. Here, blank 3. Listen, bro. Yes. Third one. This particular fashion was largely brought that by the urgent need to disguise the ravages of smallpox. So here, that should be the answer. Because all other words, it doesn't suit it because, okay. Next one. Is the 4 norma, sir? 4. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank number 4. Here, dash left the ear faces pitted and scared. So here, listen, dash left their faces pitted and scared. From the beginning, here you up. Here you can have the word on, to, for, up. Dash pitted the up, left, their faces pitted and scared. During the same period, the beauty spot was introduced to power. Okay. Next one. இதுல ஒரு கொஸ்டின் வந்து இதாகல.